Cancer Leo, to your beginning of the month reading for February. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Cancer Leo, getting straight to your energy. This is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Best messages for Cancer Leo is, please remember, friends, whatever doesn't resonate, throw away. And if this doesn't resonate with you, you could watch your regular sun sign, rising, or moon, or Venus. Okay. And one more, friends. I have a message coming in. That's exactly the first thing I heard. Message coming in. Could be from a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. This is a Cap Virgo card for me. So it definitely could be. Doesn't have to be. It's just showing that you do have a message coming in this beginning of the month. Clarify on this message. I think you're waiting for this message. That's why it's in your energy. Or it's in the energy of someone else is going to send you a message. But no matter what, it's expected, okay? It doesn't feel unexpected. It feels very expected. Okay. This has to do with patience and planning. So this was you being very patient, waiting for this message. And it has something to do with planning something. Maybe it is a job opening up for some of you because we have the Pentacle over here. So somebody is waiting for a job interview. Could be waiting for an offer on your house, however it is. Take it how it resonates, but definitely waiting for this message. I do feel for a lot of you, it's a job. So getting straight to the situation is taking place in the present, in the near future, and the near past. And it feels dark, like this message is not coming in. Moving on. And the awareness is upside down. Everything is upside down. It feels like you're using your Cancerian optimism over here, huh? You have the Queen of Swords over here. This Queen of Swords is showing a boss. I'm telling you, this is a job. Moving on from a job. Somebody lost their job in the past. You have this message coming in of truth that you... Hold on, guys. You have the moving on is upside down. You did not want to move on from this job. I think this was a job you really liked, and you did not want to move away from this job, but either the job closed and the Queen of Swords come to tell you that we're no longer open, we went bankrupt, you lost your job, letting everybody go. Something of the truth came through about a job, and that is literally an authority figure with the Queen of Swords. She is coming in, but she came in all nice and cool about it. It doesn't look like she was very mean about it. It just looks like it was what it was. Two of Swords. Not knowing which direction to go, not knowing what to do, but knowing that you have a new world that you have to go. It was something you didn't want to do. It feels like it was a job that you felt very calm and comfortable in, and it just didn't work out. And it really does feel like they cut everybody out. Could have been some over emotions about it because you did not want to leave this job. It also, some of you may have felt very fearful about losing your job as well, because not knowing where to go. Not feeling like you wanted to move on from this job because you didn't have anything else but this job, or maybe you've worked for this job a long time, but this is bringing in a new chapter in your life, but it feels like it's an unwanted chapter from you. I didn't want this chapter. This was something, yes, that they gave me I did not want. Yeah. Page of Cups upside down. I didn't want this. I did not want this to happen. You're giving me a new world that I didn't want. So it does feel like you are waiting for this new job interview. Yeah. Forcing and domineering was like you were forced out of something that you loved. forced out of a place that you wanted to continue to work in. When you have the Knight of Cups on top of the World, it's you're forced to complete this. You're forced out. Page of Swords. Yeah, research, looking for a new job, doing resumes, looking out, maybe even had to go back to school to get this new job in the past, or taking on some new learning skills, something that you had to do in getting communication with getting a new job. So this is definitely a new job for the majority of you. If it's not a new job, take it how it resonates. It's something you were forced out of that you did not want to be forced out of. You have the light over here, and it just feels like it's darkness waiting for this Page of Pentacles to contact you about this resume, about this job. It could have been a week ago, a month ago. You could have been waiting 3 weeks. It doesn't feel very long ago. I'd say a couple of weeks, maybe a month. It feels like the light is never going to shine. You are sitting in that pessimism. You are sitting in this cloud of darkness, waiting for this message. Clarify on the light. Patiently planning on getting this phone call, getting this message. Yeah, you're having doubts and insecurities. Feeling crabby. They've got you shelled up. Disappointments because it feels like it's been kind of a long time. If it's been a couple of weeks, you guys, yes, it does feel like a long time. 2-3 weeks waiting for a job interview, waiting for someone to contact you about a resume is a long time to wait. I absolutely agree. Having high hopes about something that maybe you had higher expectations about getting this job, and now you're starting to feel like I gave it too high of expectations for them to call me. They're not calling me. So that's kind of how you're feeling right now, is maybe I gave this too high of hopes. Yeah, too high of hopes. There it is. Losing hope. Back to the basics. So right now you feel like you're patiently planning on going back to the basics. You might be putting in new resumes, new job offers, traveling out, looking at new job offers, looking at new places to put out new resumes, filling out the paperwork, traveling towards other things. If you guys are actually trying to travel out of the country, you can't. I just seen that right now. For some of you, you're actually trying to travel out of the country. You might even be waiting for a visa or something of this nature. However it is. But for some of you, you might be, because I have the world over here, so you might want to be trying to travel the world, get out of the world, get out of the country. You cannot. Maybe it's because they're on lockdown. You had better hopes and promises of this opening up, and it's not opening up for you to leave the country or get into the country, right? Maybe you're trying to get in. Maybe you're trying to get into the UK and they won't let you in because they're on lockdown. Something like this, like Europe or something, right? I do see that as well for some of you who are, trying to do that. I'm really trying to get in to England and they're not letting me in because of why? Sickness, death. Okay. The plague, however you want to see it. I mean, literally, if I see this like this and I think of sickness, I think of the plague. The Black Plague, right? Not even kidding. Like, seriously see it that way. And that could be another thing, too. You might be waiting for your message to say, hey, you know what? You can come in now to our country. Yeah, very focused. Very focused on work or getting into this country. Traveling, however it is. But very focused. You have the awareness over here, and there is no awareness because you don't know what the timing is. You have no idea what these people are doing. You cannot have awareness for something that you have no idea what the heck is going on. Only because if the country says, you know, we're going to open up at this time, and then all of a sudden more sickness happens, okay, then all of a sudden it all gets ruined again, because then they say, well, we said we weren't going to lock down for this time, and we were supposed to open up this time, and now they turn around and say, no, we're going to stay closed for this long. You are completely in the dark. I mean, no matter what the scenario is, whether it's a, you know, going back to work, can't go back to work because, you know, they closed my restaurant down, and I can't open it back up, or I can't work there. Take it how it resonates, my friends. Okay, it's going to be a little different for everybody. And even maybe way different, right? Even saying sometimes a little different is not even stretching it enough. Because with the awareness upside down is saying, I have no clue what in the world is going on. And only for the fact they say one moment and then the next moment is completely different. So I can't even use intuition on this. You couldn't. You could, this here, you cannot, right? Energy's all over the place. You could think that, you know, well, my intuition says that they should be open because they said so. But then all of a sudden it changes and you're like, I'm in the dark, right? And that's literally what's going on, is you're in the dark. There's no awareness to this situation. Nothing you can do. The only thing that you could probably even do on this, because you cannot use your intuition, is barely use your logical thinking, because even logical thinking says, well, logically, I could never know anything because it changes so much. That's about as close as you can get, right? Yeah, health issues. Look at that health. Somebody is trying to get into a country, leave a country, something like that, because of a health issue. And also because of work, there's also this health issue. So no matter what, there's also this health issue. So you're trying to patiently plan something that you cannot be fully aware of. How hard is that, right? And that's very conflicting. It's very hard because it's the first time in your life, right? The first time in your life, okay, that this has ever happened, enough to the point to where it's like, I'm trying to do something, I can't use logics, I can't use intuition, I can't do anything but wait. And you have to be patient, because if you're impatient, what's worrying gonna do? Nothing. So you're waiting for the message to say, so you're unaware when this message is going to blow its horn at you, is really what it's saying. You're unaware when this judgment call is going to happen. When is the good message? When is the prayer going to be answered? When is this message coming through? It's like, it's the ending. The ending, it's like, I can't do anything. So I thought I was patiently planning over here. I'm still trying to patiently plan over here. Now it's pretty much like you're to the point to where it's like, patiently plan what? So it's kind of almost like the ending to your patiently planning, because everything is so up in the air. You know? It's like almost waiting for that hot, I don't know, that balloon that you blew up to lose oxygen so it'll float back down to the earth. I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, it'll be up there forever. How long does it take for helium to get out of a balloon, right? So yeah, you have this ending. Yeah, and so you're just kind of wobbling around, licking your wounds, going, I don't know what to do. Because there's nothing you can do except for keep yourself as healthy as possible. You're not feeling good, but you're still walking on that broken leg. You're still going as strong as you can. And this is really giving you a little bit of mental decline. But it's also, but you are determined, because the Nine of Wands knows the challenge. He understands the challenge, but he's going to challenge himself all the way, right? His leg could totally be broken, and he is going to use that staff to walk no matter what. Don't tell me I can't do it, right? So no matter how broken you are, you're still walking around. Yeah, because you're waiting for your Ace of Wands. You're waiting for everything to be fixed. You need this, this wand. This is going to be the new wand you're going to walk on, right? This is actually going to fix everything. That's your peace offering. That's saying now you can get in here. So you're waiting for this peace offering. You're waiting for this big transaction from the universe over here and waiting for things to happen. You're going to continue to go strong, though, my friends, no matter what. Yes. And it almost feels like it's a secret, doesn't it? It's like you're still trying to use your intuition because you're Cancer. You have that Cancer in you. Nothing is going to ever make you not want to use your intuition. And then you have the Leo in you, so nothing's going to ever tell you to die because you're always going to take the action to do so. So I feel, with this and that is always going to keep you moving and keep you motivated. But it does almost feel like a secret. It's like a secret that I can't figure out, no matter how much I use my intuition. So I'm just waiting for the perfect timing for this to happen. And it's not that your intuition is closed. It's just that your intuition cannot 100% pick up something like this. Okay? It just cannot. Right? It can't. I mean, unless you're really super duper psychic to be able to pick that up, but it changes so much, that even psychics are having a rough time. A lot of psychics are even having a rough time knowing what the answer is. So seeing what the angels have to say. Yeah, just choose a new direction. The new direction is, I feel like it's understanding, because I feel like a lot of this is understanding. Within the next few weeks, it feels like within the next few weeks, this will kind of have a little better understanding going on with the moon of what is kind of going on. But yeah, oh, absolutely. Look at that perfect timing. It's all about the perfect timing for you. And that's the moon again. So I feel like there's these answers are really kind of revolving around this moon. Okay. So don't let yourself get too frustrated. I know you're waiting for this message, but there's recovery. See, you cannot get through the country until the country recovers. You can't get out of that country until the country recovers. You can't get to that job until things recover. So whatever it is for you, my friends, it's all about recovery. And like I said, I see a lot of health signals over here. Okay. And then after the recovery, you will have better opportunities. But yeah, you're definitely going to have to. And it says wait a few weeks. So we're hoping. And like I said, not anybody really understands, and those psychics that do, it's probably not telling. They're not telling us, right? They're not telling us. But I just feel like it's a few weeks here is good, and then a few weeks over here is bad. I just feel like it's very back and forth thing. And I think that that's why it's really hard to psychically pick up on it, because it's just to and fro too much. It's not, there's no balance to it. It's really all over the place. And yes, the last one is perfect timing for the healing, and there it is again. So, okay. And it almost feels like only your angels know the answer. I don't know where I'm getting that right. It's just like, you're not going to ever 100% know. Only the angels really know. Only the divine knows exactly what's really going on. Okay. So, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.